Hey guys, welcome back, and it seems like Elon Musk is the only thing anybody's talking about right now, and it's all for the wrong reasons. So, we recently saw this article from the New York Post come out on February 20th, and it says, Grimes accuses ex-Elon Musk of ignoring their child's medical crisis, quote, I need him to effing respond. Now this comes just days after Elon got into some hot water with his previous, I don't even know if we want to call Ashley St. Clair his ex or just his baby mama, because at this point, I don't even know if Elon Musk is having actual relationships with anybody or if he's just trying to propagate with as many human females as possible. But of course, you can see right here these screenshots of these tweets. You had one from Grimes saying, please respond about our child's medical crisis. I'm sorry to do this publicly, but it's no longer acceptable to ignore the situation. This requires immediate attention. If you don't want to talk to me, can you please designate or hire someone who can, so we can move forward on solving this? This is urgent, Elon. This was again on the 20th. Arthur Kwan Lee says Elon Musk is a terrible father, which tells you everything about a man. And I don't know that I'm going to say he's a terrible father. I'm definitely going to say he's an absent father. There's no way he can be in all of his kids' lives all at once. And by far, it's asinine to see somebody just continue to pump out so many children to so many random, insane, possibly like insane women. It's just crazy. Elon's also gotten some criticism lately for some of his more, I'd say cringy, not really meme-worthy antics. You see him on stage here at CPAC with Javier Milei, who I guess is being, he's being accused of basically pump and dumping a crypto coin. So you see Ian Carroll saying, holy shit, you want to see the most awkward, cringy, horrible idea ever? Javier Milei just pumped and dumped his country on a shit coin twice in one day, and then they let him on stage. Elon Musk getting way too into the bit, which isn't landing in part because I'm sure everyone in the room is thinking, WTF is Javier Milei doing in public? Bro should be impeached. Well, it gets better. Now today, we see this article that says Ashley St. Clair hits Elon Musk with paternity suit, seeks sole custody of their 5-month-old son. Now, very interestingly, a lot of this boils down to money, right? It always boils down to money. Obviously, a lot of you have already probably seen this, but this woman, Ashley St. Clair, who is somebody who I have never listened to a day in my life, never read a book of hers. Apparently she wrote a book. I don't know. She's some conservative influencer, previously known as, and this is her username on Twitter, Sex Laptop, where she said she needed some big black guy to dick her down, basically. I'm not even kidding. You can find the old tweets. They're out there. How this woman became a quote-unquote conservative influencer, I have no idea. Most of these people, guys, again, I know that the term gets used really liberally, but a lot of these people truly are grifters. They don't care, okay? So you see this article here from Realtor.com says, inside Ashley St. Clair's $15,000 a month New York apartment, where she claims she is raising Elon Musk's 13th child after baby bombshell. Now, again, what's important to point out is that if he's not trying to see the kid, if he's not trying to get custody of the kid, she doesn't need to sue for sole custody or, file a paternity suit for sole custody. Clearly, he's not interested in being around the kid, which again makes him kind of a shitty person. But it's only for money, because once she establishes that she has, sole custody, full custody of the child, then of course she can get more money out of Elon, even though I guess he's the one paying the bill, allegedly at this $15,000 a month New York apartment. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments down below. So you see Arthur Kwan Lee says, Elon Musk is a terrible father, part 2. You see these screenshots of these messages between Elon Musk and Ashley St. Clair. Now here's where things start to get really juicy and very strange. These are not screenshots. These are signal messages, I believe. A app where, messages disappear, they time out, between Elon Musk and Ashley St. Clair. These are taken with a second phone, all right? This was not a situation where they were communicating and she took a screenshot on the phone that they were communicating with. She intentionally took pictures of these messages with a second phone to archive. Seems really suspicious, right? Ian Carroll says the fact she was using another phone to screenshot private time deleting signal messages only makes me more suspicious of what she's all about and whether she's acting solely on her own interests. She planned this all out way back then. Now, there's also been accusations based on previous tweets of hers that she was trying to bag Elon all along. Laura Loomer, somebody who I think is kind of a lunatic, somebody I don't have any use for, but sometimes you'll see an occasionally interesting tweet, so I had to reference this one. Laura Loomer says, quote, I want privacy. Let me post screenshots of my encrypted messages on Signal that I took with a second phone so I could lie about respecting someone's privacy. Shame on any conservative who's enabling this type of deceptive and promiscuous behavior by a gold digger. Now, again, I think there are people who rightfully have pointed out Laura Loomer probably would have been happy to have Trump's baby. Not even kidding. But, it is what it is, right? Then you see another one of these grifters, Isabella Moody, this person who I have absolutely no respect for. I despise this woman. She is disgusting. Go down the rabbit hole sometime, look up Isabella Moody for yourself, see who she's married to, what she's been accused of in the past. She's completely just disgusting. But she says, I agree with Laura Loomer. I wasn't going to post these, but now that Ashley St. Clair has leaked her private Signal messages with Elon Musk after lying and saying she wanted privacy, here's more evidence Ashley planned to baby trap Elon. She sent me these text messages in May, and of course you can see Elon followed me. I need his rocket babies. Oh my god, no way, that's awesome. He 1000% saw my moon landing tweet. Look, I'll take one for the team, seduce Elon and get in a rocket to see what's up. Isabella says, oh yes, you must for the sake of society. Ashley says, I need a caption to seduce Elon, thinking about the dangers of AI. And then Elon responds, whoa. Again, he hasn't actually communicating, as far as I know, with Ashley St. Clair since all this stuff kind of boiled over. Quartering saying Ashley St. Clair was playing him all along, using a second phone to take pictures of Elon Musk's text messages so she could leak them to the internet to apply leverage to him for money. You see a screenshot here. This is the funniest Elon screenshot because it's like they're having two different conversations. Again, not a screenshot. Her taking a picture with a second phone of the conversation. Elon Musk says, I get credible death threats every day. I'm number 2 after the Trump for assassination. Wake up. This is not the time for sentiment at the expense of safety. If I make a mistake on security, and again, redacts the name of the child, we'll never know his father. And she responds, that's why the father spot on his birth certificate is blank right now, E. And that's why he has my last name. And Elon responds, necessary for now, only the paranoid survive. She says, I understand, apologies. If Eva's text upset you, there has been incredible discretion used here as will continue to be. Elon says the threat level will reach insane levels until the election's decided. Loose lips sink ships. So yeah, it seems like an autistic guy having a conversation, kind of one-sided there. And of course, someone down here below, Even Paulson says, a paternity test to show Elon is not the father would be hilarious at this point. Best case scenario, if he is the father, is he gets 100% custody since she is legit crazy. I don't see him getting 100% custody, let's be fair. Milo shares the court document, says this was entrapment, or did it merely evolve into extortion because she got left on red because it's looking like entrapment low-key. Again, just sharing more of the messages from the screenshot in the court filings here. Hollow Weather Turf on Twitter says, sounds like Ashley and Elon had an agreement and Elon backed out. Why is this person not using Elon, his actual name? They're using an asterisk instead of a 0. Are you trying to, or no, trying to not show up on Elon's timeline? Ashley has every right to be upset and take him to court. He's clearly trying to skip out on any responsibilities or monetary support for a child he clearly intended to have with her. Now, I will say I have a hard time believing it's entrapment. This man is known for procreating with any woman that he has any interest in at all. So I do not believe anybody can truly look at this and say, he was entrapped, she baby trapped him. The man was willing to procreate with anything and everything, okay? This is the man that dated Amber Heard, all right? Let's be fair about this. But again, I don't know how much there is to this. Milo points out, a month after Ashley met Elon, she flew to Austin to hang out with his employees and do podcast episodes with X and Tesla employees. So yeah, there's a connection there. Laura Loomer points out that now Dror Bickel, the lawyer hired by Ashley St. Clair to sue Elon Musk for custody, is an Israeli anti-Trump lawyer who's a former foreign judicial clerk for the Supreme Court of Israel. So this is getting really weird. Dror Bickel has a long history of attacking Elon Musk, President Trump, and Rudy Giuliani. You can see screenshots of his writings and book excerpts down below. You see this one here, it says, let's see. This is a paternity petition from the lawyer. The 1% Divorce When Titans Clash. This is a book that he wrote. This book includes a whole chapter on Donald Trump's divorces. What are some of the things he did right and what are some things he did wrong? His first divorce was very public, and that's always a problem because of the press. He was estranged from his older son for a period of time. I think they reconciled, but when children read about parents in the press, it's not great. One of the things he did wrong in his first marriage was their divorce was in the newspapers. They were both talking to the media and trying to get on their side. His second divorce with Marla Maples, he had a premarital arrangement. That makes it easier because the financial aspects. Also, he didn't fight with her about the custody of their daughter. That doesn't seem that offensive, to be honest. But then it's really, really weird. There's this organization called JET that he is actually the founder of. He is an Israeli-American attorney and former foreign judicial clerk for the Supreme Court of Israel. He is involved in Israel advocacy through his leadership in the Friends of the Israeli Defense Forces and is an award-winning trial attorney. Dror holds a second-degree black belt in Krav Maga, created and led the volunteer security service at his local synagogue, and was the lead trainer for other Jewish security members. So massive ties to Israel for whoever's concerned about that. But this is a jet organization that he helped found, which is very strange. Let me see here. Where is it at? Scroll down here. It is the Jewish Empowerment Training Network, which he is the founder of. He's involved in Israeli advocacy through his leadership in the Friends of Israel. Yeah, all the stuff that we already read, right? Of course, Laura Loomer says Ashley St. Clair unfollowed me. Good. I wasn't even going to say anything, but now that there's more details, I see how she lied directly to my face about X while my account was censored for over a month. When I was unverified and demonetized on X, and I asked her to connect me with someone from X, and I mentioned how she had a connection with Elon and that maybe he would listen to her, she told me I've never spoken to Elon Musk on the phone and only have access to him via DMs. Yeah, so she's just a complete and total liar, right? She even got on the Twitter space with whatever podcast and attacked them. They asked her what her body count was. It got pretty messy pretty quickly. But I think the most egregious thing, this is kind of the best thing to leave this off with and wrap things up with. From Ariadna Jacob here on Twitter. Hey, Elon Musk, how did Taylor Lorenz break this story? Ashley St. Clair gave it to her. The so-called free speech warrior ran straight to the queen of media smears to control the narrative. Tells you everything you need to know. And you can see this screenshot right here from Taylor Lorenz, everyone's favorite journalist, saying, just adding a link to my story here because I broke this one. Scoop, Ashley St. Clair sues Elon Musk for custody of new son. Very interesting times we're living in, guys. And I know that this started off as kind of like a he said, she said, drama-filled whatever. Like it was kind of a nothing burger, right? But as this goes on, what I think this is exposing is how many of these conservative influencers are just nothing more than opportunistic, grifting, lying, cheating scumbags who will do and say anything that they think will put them in a position of, power or get them some sort of financial gain. And at the end of the day, you really can't trust anybody. You can't even trust me telling you this right now. So make your own decisions for yourself. Don't follow influencers. Don't listen to them. Don't give them your time or your money. And definitely do your research on your own before you start trusting these people with too much of your mental, space. Because honestly, we all have a limited amount of mental capacity that we fill during the day. And honestly, people like Ashley St. Clair just aren't worth it. So I'm going to leave it right there, guys. Let me know what you think about all this, and I will catch you guys on the next one. All right, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being here. I do have 2 channels, Minimal Effort Podcast, as well as my gaming channel. I do have a Twitch and Kick for my gaming channel. We do live streams over there occasionally, maybe once a week. And then if you are in the market for a new PC, make sure to check out Meta PCs. Click the link I have down below. Use code TBO at checkout for a special discount. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.